welcome to another weekly vlog. It's actually kind of not as weekly as I would want it because it's actually Saturday, and this past week was really busy. I also spent a really long time editing my last vlog, so yeah, so here we are, only 2 days left of the week. So this will be like a 2-day type of vlog, which is fine. I'm not gonna worry too much about it because hopefully I can still get like quite a bit of footage this weekend. I am planning on decorating for fall a little bit. I want to put on some fall candles, and I don't know, I want to get ready for fall. That's why I'm wearing orange. So that's kind of what I'm thinking of doing this weekend. Since, you know, Halloween is canceled. I still want to be able to like kind of feel like it's fall time here and go and do like some fall activities. It's really nice in Colorado. The fall time is like my favorite time of year here because the leaves change, and I wasn't able to capture that last year because we had a really bad frost that happened in the fall, like right before the leaves were supposed to change, and it ended up just making all the leaves fall off, and we were gonna go apple picking as well, and it totally destroyed all of the apples. So I'm hoping this year, crossing my fingers, that that won't happen so we can actually do some like fall activities. I also want to make a little bit of a fall bucket list for my bullet journal. I think that would be really fun to kind of like try to cross off all of the fun fall activities that I want to do. Yeah, let's talk about the books that I want to read for this weekend. So I actually have not started either of the book club picks that I have for the 2 book clubs that I'm in. By the way, I did have someone ask me in the comments of my last vlog how to join the book club and stuff. So it's an online book club. It's really easy to join. You just follow us on Twitter, and I have the Twitters linked down below in every one of my videos, so it's really easy to find. I'm also gonna link the Discords in the description down below too, and that way you're able to join in with us if you want to join the book clubs. That's really all you have to do. And we do live shows for the books at the end of the month. So this month there will be one on my channel for 3 Blondes and a Book, which is one of my book clubs, and that book club is more focused on reading all types of books. I run it with 2 of my best friends, and that one's really fun because we're able to read all types of books. And then the other book club is a Touch of Whimsy that I run along with my friend Lexi, and that one is purely middle grade. So you kind of have like 2 sides, whatever you guys want to choose. And so yeah, if you want to join, again, the links are down below. Anyways, the 2 book club picks that I have are these ones. So this one is for 3 Blondes and a Book, and this one is for a Touch of Whimsy. So these are my like main priority of the weekend. I think I'm gonna start with one to watch. This one is like a bachelorette style book, which is really cute. The main character is plus size, and I think it has lots of conversations about that and her struggles with it. I think it'll have a really good conversation. So this is gonna be the main book that I focus on this weekend, which I'm excited for. And then the other book that I will pick up if I finish that one, which we'll see, is The School for Good and Evil. And this actually, I just realized I have a signed copy, which is really cool. I didn't even know that I did, but you know, I'll take that. And look at this map on the inside. Super cool. This is kind of like a fairy tale school, and you get assigned to either being a princess or like a villain type of character. So this girl gets assigned to the princess category, and this one gets assigned to like the bad guys, the villains, which I think is really cool because obviously you can tell they're the opposite of what they look like. So I'm excited to read this one. It also has some illustrations on the inside, which is cool. So yeah, that will be the other one that I pick up. But I also wanted to show you, we've been going through our garage. We're actually turning our garage into like a home gym because obviously we haven't gone to the gym in a long time. The gyms here in Colorado Springs are actually open, but I think we're gonna pretty much just work out from home for now until like the foreseen future. And so we're turning our gym into a home gym. I do work out in my basement right now, but I think it'll be nice to have an area that's specifically made for working out. But yeah, we're going through like boxes and all the stuff that we had in our garage, kind of cleaning out, getting it ready. And I found my old Pokemon cards. And this, like, look at how thick this boy is. I thought it was really cool how many Pokemon cards. This was like my first collecting journey. I just collected so many cards in here. It's like really heavy to hold up too. So I organized them by their types. So yeah, and then inside of the types, I organized them from the least powerful up to the most powerful. And I have a lot of holographics in here. And then I had my energy cards. I never played Pokemon, like the card game. I just played the like Game Boy games and I collected the cards, but yeah, I just thought that was really cool. And then I have an old Pokemon collector magazine, and it has all, this is so cool. It has the Pokemon price guide and checklist. I'd never filled this out. I don't think, yeah, no, I'd never filled it out, but it has like how much that they cost in it, which I think is really cool. Teddy was like, do you want to sell these or do you want to keep them? And I'm like, I don't know how much I would be able to sell them for. If I was able to sell them for a good amount, I would probably sell them, but I wouldn't want to sell them individually either. And I've heard that you kind of have to sell them individually in order to make a good amount of money off of your Pokemon cards. So I think I'm just gonna keep them. And when I have kids one day, we can look through my Pokemon cards together. You guys are gonna have to let me know what your favorite Pokemon were, and if you guys collected them, please let me know. I loved collecting my Pokemon cards, and I remember the smell when you would open up the Pokemon package. There's nothing better than that. And every once in a while, when I open up something, I will smell it again and instantly get like transported back to the Pokemon card smell. But I think my favorite Pokemon have always been water types. I love water types. I don't know if it's because I'm a Cancer and I just relate to it on some level. I really liked Lapras. I had like the holographic card of Lapras, Vaporeon, and I have a holographic one of those too. I actually liked all of the Eevees, like all of the evolutions of Eevees. They were my favorite. I really wanted to have a full team on like Game Boy of evolution Eevees. And Sylveon is probably one of my favorite newer Pokemon. Anyways, let's move on to something else now. I feel like I could talk about Pokemon for a long time. It was such a huge part of my childhood. Pokemon and Harry Potter, those were my jam, and Star Wars. But anyways, today I am just gonna hang out. We don't have a whole lot planned. I think I'm just gonna focus on reading. Yeah, so let's do that.
Just where it was needed, gleaming black as night, cloistered in injustice, dead in the eye of time. Nobody is losing, faces merge and change, but your face remains the same. Swallows will be here by dawn. When we're finally sober, they'll be gone. The trees will bloom and ice will melt. We'll always remember how it felt.
Guys, so I am now on episode 3, let's see, page 130, and I just have to say, this is really making me upset as far as it's really hard to read, because the way that this main character, B is her name, is being treated in this is just horrible. And I just want to give her a hug. So in this last chapter, she just went on her first date with all of the men, because like I said, it's like a bachelorette style thing that she's on. And she just went on her first date, and she had some like horrible interactions. But yeah, she had 3 like horrible interactions with these men in this. And luckily there are like really good representation of like nice men who, I don't know, who treat her well. But it's just been really hard. And I think it's kind of, to me, a reality check on how someone else gets treated, like someone that is different than I am, if that makes sense. Like, even though I have been through my own traumas and I have been through my own issues with my body image and the way that men have treated me in the past and the way that I have been sexualized, she deals with this too, but in a different way. And it's really interesting to me to see that. And I really recommend, like, obviously I'm not through with it yet, but I think it's such a good conversation to have, just to put yourself in someone else's shoes and see how reality is for someone that doesn't look like you, you know? And that goes like across the board as far as diversity, like not just someone's body, but also their ethnicity and their religion and anything. I just think it's so important to put yourself in someone else's shoes and see the struggles that they've been through, because I feel like sometimes it's hard, like you tend to dwell on your own trauma and your own issues, if that makes sense. So anyways, this has been a really hard read. I am like, there are so many moments in this where I am mad. Like, oh my gosh, I just am like, I almost want to throw the book, because these comments that she's getting are just so freaking mean. I think I'm gonna take a little bit of a break now, because we are going to go over to my parents' house soon for dinner. So yeah, I'm gonna take a little break, but I'm about 1/3 the way through. So yeah, make a good little dent in it. Here is my fall bucket list. A lot of these things are things that I don't even know if I can do this year, like visit a corn maze, visit a haunted house, go to a pumpkin patch and stuff like that. But yeah, here it is. So I did it all with watercolor, and yeah, I mean, it's not perfect. I definitely think that I could revise this to make it like more neat looking, but I think it's super cute for now. So let's go over them. So I have go for a drive in the mountains, which I can definitely do this year, make potpourri, bake something, visit a pumpkin patch, buy or make a bouquet, visit a corn maze, visit a haunted house, wear boots, make a fall drink, take a hike, pick apples, take fall pictures, carve pumpkins, thrift a sweater, read a spooky book, roast marshmallows, watch Hocus Pocus, tell a ghost story, and decorate. Hello friends, and happy Sunday. I am in the middle of getting ready and I was like, why don't you just start vlogging? I haven't done this very many times. I've done it, I think this is my second time getting ready with you guys, but I thought, you know what, let's do it. Oh, by the way, someone asked me in my last video where I got these little clips. I got them from Urban Outfitters. I love them so much. They're so cute, and like, I don't know, I just love them. I feel like a goddess with them, like a Greek goddess. You know how they wore like little crowns and stuff? That's what I feel like. I've also been reading One to Watch today. That's been a big focus this morning, actually. I really love it. It has a really good conversation in it, not only just talking about like body image, as far as for like plus size women, as well as like plus size men too. She deals with not feeling worthy of love and acceptance. It's definitely something she brings up a lot, but I actually really like it because it's been something that I have struggled with as well, as far as like in my own marriage and just in general. I feel like my whole life I was told that I'm only good for one thing. And so when I met my husband, I was like, oh, he's just gonna love me because of this one reason, and that's all I'm good for, you know? But it took me a while to accept that I am worthy of love, and I am worthy of finding someone who truly cares about me for more than just the way that I look and the way that my body is and stuff like that. And I know it's like a little bit different because she's learning to accept herself in a different way, but I still feel like so many people deal with those struggles of feeling like they're not worthy of love, you know? So it's been a really good conversation to read about. I really like it. I think it's a great book for women to read. I think it shows that we are worth so much more than society has made us out to be, you know? I don't think it's gonna be a 5-star book for me just because I am not huge into this type of trope as far as like this type of romance. I don't know. I like romance books if they're like fantasy romance, but I also like more of a deeper connection. I've always been into those like really big time soulmate types of books and movies and stuff, you know, like The Notebook. All the cheesy, like really cheesy things like that. Just, I have always been more into like a really deep connection in that way. And I also, like I said, I'm not huge into The Bachelor or Bachelorette. I've just never been huge into them. I really tried. There was one time in my life where I had this friend who I really wanted to be friends with her and she watched The Bachelorette and The Bachelor, and so I tried really hard to get into it because I wanted to be friends with her and like have this in common, and we watched it together once, and it's just not my cup of tea, you know? I think for people who like that type of thing, who like The Bachelorette, they would love this because it does like feel like it, as far as every chapter it says how many men are left, and you're kind of rooting for who you think that the main character should end up with, which I think is cool. I definitely have my pick of who I think she should end up with, which I have a feeling it's gonna be who she ends up with. Oh, also, I'm sure you guys noticed that my hair is not pink anymore. It's now back to blonde. It faded so quick, and the last little bit that was in there, my hairdresser pretty much got all out. So sad, but I definitely want to do it again. I really liked the color, and I wish I think it would have lasted longer had I not gone to my hair appointment. I'm gonna do my hair really quick. I'm probably not gonna do a lot to it, honestly. I just don't really feel like it. So I might pull it back. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do to it. But yeah, there it is. Ta-da! All right, I had some lunch, and now I'm ready to get some, whatchamacallit, decorations out. I'm really excited. So I think I'm gonna do a very similar thing to what I did last year, which is decorating this table. I have some like pumpkins and then a little table runner that I think will be really cute. And then I also have some like fireplace decorations, so I'm gonna do that. But let's go pick out a candle from my candle cabinet, which you guys have never seen, but I have a cat, well, it's like a linen closet, but it has some candles in it, so let's go. Okay, so here's my candle closet. It's kind of organized. It also has like linens, all kinds of stuff, medicine. But I also keep my candles in here. So I have my fall candles on this side. This is kind of just like my regular candles, although I have like a little Valentine's Day ones in here too. And then I have my Christmas candles, and then these are like all of the candles that were sent to me in like bookish boxes and stuff. So yeah, I have a hard time burning these ones because they're so pretty. Like, look at this Hal and Sophie one. I just don't want to burn it because it's so cute. But yeah, these are my candles. So I think I'm gonna go with this one though, because this was my favorite scent of last year. I got this from TJ Maxx Home Goods, and it smells like apple, but it's like almost like a creamy apple. It's so good. So I think that's the one that I'm gonna burn for now. I have about a third of it left, I think. So let's go put that on.
May you always find your way to higher ground. May you always keep your head held up high. Pretty little thing, you're a diamond in the rough, shining from within. I can tell that you're tough. Just the sight of you when I'm at my weakest point makes a world of difference, oh you make me strong. Pretty little thing, you're a diamond in the rough, shining from within. I can tell that you're tough. Ordering a cup of love, feel it rising up and above. You will always keep my heart and soul strong. Plant your seeds and watch them grow. The light will always know where to go. You will always keep my heart and soul strong. You're the first thing in the morning and the last. Baby, you're my future and you are my past. Pretty little thing, you're a diamond in the rough, shining from within. I can tell that you're tough. Ordering a cup of love, feel it rising up and above. You will always keep my heart and soul strong.
Hello guys, I have my cup of tea. It's gotten really dark here actually all of a sudden. Looks like it might rain or something. I don't know, we've been having wildfires here as well, so it might be because of that as well. You can't really tell right now, but the fires have been causing like a lot of smoke in the air, and it has been really hazy around the mountains and stuff. You might be able to tell in one of the shots that I took yesterday of us driving. Yeah, you could kind of tell the mountains were a little bit hazy. But I wanted to show you, look at this. Look at how cute this looks. And I have my little lights on there too. Ooh, it looks so cute. And then here's this. Oh my gosh, it just looks so festive. I love it. And then we can go out here and I have this. I kind of want to put some lights on here too, but for now, I'm just gonna leave it. You can't really see. There we go. How cute is that? And then I got this blanket recently too. My mom actually got it for me, and I feel like it works really well with like the fall time. Like, look at this. Look how cute this looks. Eee! And then lastly, oh, I haven't moved my orchid. I usually had my orchid in here. So I need to figure out where to put her. But she's thriving. Like, she has a bunch of new flowers that are gonna come out soon. But here's my table setting. So cute. And then I have my little pumpkin over here. And then this. We're pretty much all set. I just want to sometime soon go to TJ Maxx just to see if they have anything. It's kind of late today, otherwise I would go, but it's like almost 4 o'clock and that's traffic hour. Also, I hate going out when it's late. I like to get things done in the morning, not at night. I don't know, maybe I'm the only one, but I don't really like going out after like 2 o'clock. I'm such a homebody. I have like a particular time that I like to go out, and it's from like 9 o'clock until 2 o'clock. Unless I'm going out to dinner or something, but obviously I can't do that right now. I'm gonna finish reading One to Watch. I am almost done. Okay, so I'm now on episode 7. So we're getting down to the last 3 men. There's 3 left she has to choose from, so I'm really excited to finish this. I've definitely really enjoyed myself. It's been a really easy read. She's being so cute. She's just staring at me right now. I don't know if you can tell. Hi. Hi, Miss Girl. Oh, she gave me her paw. Thank you. It's very nice. But I'm gonna grab my cup of tea and let's... She just wants attention. Let's finish this book off. Have you noticed something different about our house?
I'm assuming.
What do you think?
It's cute.
Is it too early?
Oh my gosh.
Is it too early?
It's a little, just a little. I was in Michael's the other day and they had Halloween stuff up, and I was like, these guys are nuts.
Alrighty, friends, I have finished One to Watch. Let me go over the things that I really liked about this book really quick. I am doing, like I said, a live show on this, so I'm not going to go into like too much depth because I don't want to ruin it, but I will kind of talk about it. But I loved the conversations in this. I think most people could get something out of this by reading it, whether it be her conversations on body image or her not feeling worthy enough, her struggling with her own self-love. I think so many people could get something from that, including myself. I really loved those conversations in here. I think it was written really fun. I loved how all the chapters were like a new episode. It said how many men were left for her to choose from. And I really liked the main character. I thought she was really powerful and strong and also like sensitive and sweet and struggled. And I loved to see how she was able to like transform throughout the book. And yeah, so that's what I really loved about this. What I didn't love as much was the bachelorette style. Like I talked about before, it's not something that I would gravitate towards in general. Just it's not like a trope that I have ever really been interested in, whether it be in a book or in a TV show or anything. Again, this is not like a typical book that I would read. So if it sounds like something that you would enjoy, I highly recommend reading it. And I highly recommend reading it just to have these conversations that it had in here. I know that a lot of these topics I've talked about with my own friends, Zoe and Liv. We've talked about these things in this book so many times, and it was so nice to be able to like read about it too. I feel like it helps kind of like solidify that there is a problem with the way that society thinks about women and how women's bodies should look in general. So yes, I definitely liked that part of it. So anyways, yeah, that is my thoughts on this book. The rest of the night, I think I'm gonna kind of cool down. I think I'm gonna go take my makeup off and put a face mask on, and this is where I'm gonna end the vlog as well. I'm sorry that this was only a 2-day vlog. It kind of just ended up being that way. I think next week will definitely be more than 2 days. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please like this video, comment, subscribe if you haven't, do all the fun YouTube things. I will see you in my next video. Bye guys, love you.